All right, Coach, opening with the sweep, man. I know it's kind of the wrong Vegas, but kind of talk on the sweep this weekend.
I thought we played really well in certain areas. I think the best area that we played was defensively. I think we had 2 errors the entire weekend, which was really good, especially with the 2 errors. They were tough errors. One was, a bad hop in the outfield, and the other one was just a little bit of miscommunication. So defensively, all in all, I thought we played outstanding. Was really proud of the guys. That's always the one area you worry about early on in the season. So it's something that we've addressed early on, and they bought in and played really good defensively. But obviously, we put up some runs. We did a good job there. I thought we left a lot of runs out there still, especially in game 2. I know, obviously, looking at the score, you'd think that was our best offensive production, obviously, scoring 21 runs. But that was the game I was most frustrated with, just because early in that game, we had a lot of opportunities, and they had a really good arm going. The Pacheco kid, who was a kid that I knew going in was going to be really tough arm to beat, and we had opportunities in the first and second inning with the runner at third with less than 2 outs, and didn't get either one of those runs in. And if that's a close game late, those things are what causes you to win and lose ball games. And so I was frustrated with that. Obviously, it didn't end up hurting us, but those things will come back to bite you most of the time.
It looked like you guys were able to take advantage of the big inning for a couple instances, scoring 6, 8 runs in some of the games.
Yeah, that's something I think this team's going to be quite a bit more offensive than we've been the last couple years. We're not going to have to rely on solely on our pitching staff, which I think our pitching is going to be pretty good this year. But I think we're going to be able to score a little bit more runs. We're able to do some more things offensively that we haven't been able to do the last couple of years. So. I think you will see those bigger innings. We've always been a team, and anybody's, when you have that momentum, hits start, falling, all that kind of stuff, you're going to have those bigger innings.
Looking ahead, you had your home opener this weekend against Northwestern. What's your thoughts there?
I hadn't really started looking at them too much yet, but obviously, we played them last year. They're a really good team. They've got, a third-year head coach there, Sam Carroll, does a really good job with them. I've heard they're really talented. I know they've got a really good arm. That's their closer. That's a potential high draft guy. Hopefully, we don't have to see him. If you're up in the games most of the time, you don't have to see the big closers. So our ultimate goal is something we'll be talking about is not to see that guy unless they use him in a different role. So we've got to get out on them early. We've got to continue to play solid defense. We've got to get better at executing on the smaller ball type stuff. We didn't execute some hit and runs this past weekend, some bunts, stuff that we've got to get better at on the short game wise, because when it's closer ball games, you're going to need those things to win.